Another PS5 console exclusive has ghosted us. Old games are selling for just insane amounts of cash at auctions, and Final Fantasy XIV remains so popular, Square Enix had to briefly stop digital sales. This is your Daily Fix. Ghostwire Tokyo has been delayed into early 2022. The delay is in order to, quote, protect the health of those working on the game. Announced on Twitter, developer Tango Gameworks thanked fans for their patience and promised to show more of the supernatural action game in the coming months. The statement reads, "Our new release window will give us the time to bring the world of Ghostwire to life as we've always envisioned it." While no further reason was given for the delay, protecting the health of employees could come down to COVID-19 related production problems, particularly amid a recent spike in cases in Japan, or avoiding crunch at the studio. It may well refer to both. Ghostwire Tokyo was previously set to launch on PS5 and PC this October. It is the newest game from director Shinji Mikami and his Tango Gameworks studio, creators of The Evil Within, and while it includes horror elements, Ghostwire is more of an action-adventure game. Despite Xbox buying Tango Gameworks' parent company, ZeniMax Media, PS5 exclusivity deals will be honored for both Ghostwire and Arcane's Deathloop. However, Deathloop's exclusivity will eventually time out, and you can expect Ghostwire to eventually land on Xbox as well. Ghostwire is far from the only game delayed this year, and it's a trend that's set to continue. In fact, it isn't even the first game delayed today, with Just Cause Mobile also seeing an unexpected push into 2022. Sony hasn't given Horizon Forbidden West a release date yet, and there are currently no PS5 exclusives dated after the September 24th release of the Death Stranding Director's Cut, so this delay does sting as it removes yet another PS5 console exclusive from play this fall. Enough about games that aren't out yet, let's talk about games that have been out for years and years. A sealed copy of Mario 64 recently sold for over $1.5 million at auction, making it the most valuable game collectible ever sold. This copy broke the record of $870,000 set by a copy of the original Legend of Zelda on NES just a couple of days before. But it's not just Nintendo games that have aged like fine wine. A sealed copy of Skyrim on Xbox 360 just sold for $600 at auction. It's not $1.5 million, sure, but Skyrim is a much newer game and is available on just about every platform today, even Game Pass. It's possible the purchase is an investment, and the buyer hopes Skyrim will increase in value over the years. You know, buy low, sell high Hrothgar. Personally, I lost all my money in Daikatana futures, but good luck to all the collectors out there. And last up today, digital sales of Final Fantasy XIV Online Complete Edition were temporarily paused recently. While sales have since resumed, the pause may have been caused by the MMORPG's exploding popularity. Last weekend, the Square Enix store listing for digital PC copies of Final Fantasy XIV Online were temporarily grayed out and replaced with a waitlist button. Like other MMOs, Final Fantasy XIV has several servers, and the most popular servers are often congested, preventing new players from immediately creating new characters there. Over the weekend, every server was reportedly congested, meaning any new player hoping to join a server would be unable to do so. IGN reached out to Square Enix for further details on the situation, but it declined to comment. Pausing digital sales for Final Fantasy XIV would make sense. New players would not be able to immediately get started after downloading the brand new copy of FF14 if they wanted to. Square Enix might have been trying to avoid frustrating new customers amidst a huge increase in its user base. In all, Final Fantasy XIV has had a record year, breaking its concurrent player record on Steam and again growing its overall registered player count. Square Enix also recently announced the Endwalker expansion will be released on November 19th. I'm David Hatfield, and that's your Daily Fix for July 13th. I'm going to get back to playing the PS5 upgrade of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. For all your gaming news, stay tuned to IGN.